Hello, welcome to my advanced thumbnail tutorial. I'm going to teach you how to make thumbnails like this, or this. Install the NPC Studio mod. I explained it in the basic thumbnail video. You've got your character posed, you got your environment built. Right click with the wand, go to camera, and click add camera. Then you need to view your camera, and then get your camera posed to however you want it to be. Okay, once you have your camera posed and all that, press F7, select your NPC, and then select your camera that you want to use. Default, if you want like just a photo, but if you want a really high quality photo, you can go with Fabrishot. Fabrishot is a mod that you can install alongside an NPC Studio. Click run batch, confirm and run. Now your screenshots are done. Go ahead on to your photo editor of choice. I'm going to use Photopea. This tutorial should apply to Photopea and Photoshop. First thing, filter, camera raw, and tweak this until you get something awesome. Now you guys can copy my settings if you want. Now we have a much brighter and contrast, just better looking photo. Now I am going to add text. I really like Helvetica. You can up the size to greater than 150 pixels on Photopea by just typing it. Now we're just going to type in our text. The text is a very important part, so we're just gonna go layer style, gradient overlay. Make this like a very light gray. Now you just want an inner glow. This is where it really starts to shine, in my opinion. Just have your inner glow. So that's the settings I'm going to use. So it's got this nice, like, very faint, almost neon look. I do want to make the gradient a little bit darker. Add a drop shadow. Configure it to however you want your thumbnail to look. Change your text to however you want. This is just how I like to do it. I am going to make this a lot bigger and move it behind Steve real quick, which I have to make a selection. Okay, we've got Steve selected. Now copy that real quick and just paste. Now shaders in thumbnails absolutely carry. They are very important. Picking the right shaders for the right job. Now this text right here, I will have it gradient overlay. I want this one to be like a yellow, orangish almost. Kind of more like orange. But now you have very, very nice crisp text with the very crisp edge for your awesome thumbnail. Thumbnail looks very clean now. You just need your Steve to stand out. How can you make your Steve stand out? Highlights, buddy. But first I'm actually going to do a camera raw filter. You know what? I'm actually not going to do that. We're not going to do camera raw filter. You do that if you want. Do what you want. This is an advanced tutorial. I'm going to add highlights because my shader did not really carry with the shade, the Steve looking. Select pen tool. Go to corner of the jaw right here. Go to bottom little corner area of this arm. Boom. Back up to the jaw. Boom, right there. Go up here, make a selection. Okay. And just get a black brush and lower the hardness. And just do your little area selection. And this will give you the nice, that's too much. And this will give you very nice, crispy highlights. See, look at that. Look how crisp that highlight is. Looks like this is really a shadow, but shadow from that. Editing it onto here. If the shadow is kind of like too dark, just lower the opacity on the layer. So now, time for highlights. Make your brush white. 1 pixel size. Maybe. Nah. 2 pixel size. This really depends on personal preference. Okay, new layer, actually. Boom. Shift. Boom. But if you want to make them look a lot better, boom, boom, lower the hardness all the way to 0. Go into your highlights. Just look at them and then just very carefully just take off a little edge of it. That is looking like a pretty good thumbnail, but there is still some stuff missing. You might be asking yourself, what might be missing? Boom, layer style.
A little bit of a drop shadow on Steve. Actually, no, heavy drop shadow on Steve. Gonna have the shadow behind him because he's holding a light behind him. You know?
Really, most of it is up to personal preference.
And now, here is where my favorite part really comes in. It's really what gives the thumbnail like that, just the chef's kiss, you know.
Overlays.
Just going to go to my thumbnail assets pack, which you can get once I hit 100 subscribers, and just pick overlays until you get something you like. I'm gonna use an old trick or that I used like a thumbnail ago.
Make a new layer. Boom, just like that. And then lower the opacity a little bit. Oh, go like just here. And then blending options. Overlay.
And that'll just fix it. And look at that. Look how much better that looks. I mean, I don't like this one. I don't like this overlay. I'm gonna change it actually. Thumbnail right here. Boom. Add my little stock, whatever. Boom. And then get clicks. I'm gonna move this behind Steve. Like, thumbnails, they're just so, it's so awesome once you get a thumbnail you actually like. And you like spend your hard work and time on it, and then it all comes together when you start adding the overlays and whatever. I'm gonna give this a little bit of an outer glow, maybe? No, drop shadow though. But it really all comes together in it.
And then you just go and look at your thumbnail and you realize this is an awesome thumbnail. Be creative. That's my advice. I've already said it like multiple times, but be creative. That's what I gotta give you. Here's a thumbnail for this video. I gotta go edit this thing now, which is gonna be lovely. Goodbye, guys.